Good morning, everybody. Here we're reading through Joshua 12 to 15, and we're seeing that they're taking over quite a bit of land. All the kings that are listed as being killed and destroyed, most of them were hung because then they're cursed by God. That's what's written in the law, cursed by God. Um, and we see that it sounds like it's a lot of land. It's a lot of kingdoms that are being taken over, a lot of cities that are destroyed, a lot of kings that are killed. But it's only a portion of what the Lord had given to them. There's many, many more yet to be defeated. And Israel never moved into defeating all of them. It's like they never truly removed everybody, even though that they were commanded to remove everybody. There were those that were stubborn and fought to stay in place, and Israel ended up allowing them, just stop fighting them and allowed them to continue to exist. There was a problem that Israel had with going to the end of the matter, to paying whatever price they had to pay to step into the more that God had designed for them. We see that in their relationship with God. They didn't pay with the with blood to persist, to fight for this relationship, this privileged relationship they had with Him, and they ended up giving up so easily. Because it was easier to worship idols. The idols didn't demand so much from them. It was easier in that way. Um, and so here we find that even though they had been promised all this land, they just did not fight for it. They did not persist in it. They went so far and then no further. They became comfortable with what they had. They were satisfied with what they had, and they didn't understand that it wasn't just about them. This was God bringing consequences, punishment upon these nations that were so wicked, and Israel failed to fulfill their commitment, their what they were supposed to do, and they failed to remove the people that they were supposed to remove, and because of that, they had they had to go through some really horrible, wicked times, where they stopped being the dominant force, and others would become. Israel wasn't united, wouldn't come together and united. Nobody could stand against them. But because they had no unifying, because they let go of Yahweh later, and he was the unifying force, it meant that their enemy was able to take advantage over them. And this is something that we don't understand. The kingdom of God is so much more than we've allowed it to be in this world. The kingdom of God is it's huge. It's just incredible. And we fail to actually step into that. We fail. We get satisfied with where we are. We get satisfied with what we have. And we fail to press into the more. It will cost us. It definitely costs us to step into the more. But what we receive is just tremendous, and we need to examine this. Like I'm comfortable. I'm satisfied with life right now, and even when I face difficulties, it's okay. I can face this and I can overcome this, and we fail to enter into the battles that we need to enter into. We fail to defeat the enemy where we're supposed to defeat him. We fail to step into that more, and instead we become managers. We manage our pain. We manage our problems. We aren't the overcomers that we have been called into. That's something for you to consider. We're not supposed to manage these things. We're supposed to overcome these things with the authority that has been given to us, walking fully in the kingdom of God, of which we are part of. Yeah. Okay. So, in this day of COVID-19, that's important for us to understand. Yeah. Okay, you guys be blessed today. Be encouraged. Love you all. Stay safe.